Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you back, and this is going to be another subscriber sent unboxing. Ryan V from Wisconsin was kind enough to send me the new Okuma, and this is going to be the Okuma SS 364, I believe. Ryan, thank you. This is a big help, and it'll definitely help me put to bed the Tranx versus the world comparison. I did not have a Komodo, and he was kind enough to offer one up for me to review. He said he didn't fish it. Looks brandy spanking new. Oh, he put the little loop around. Fancy. Alrighty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That spool tension, that was real tight. Alrighty. It's a comfortable little reel. It's on the wrong side, but I'll tell you what, it definitely is comfortable. Nice smooth side plate, palms real nice. And it has a clicker. Duck call. I swear I'm not that crazy. I'm rather boring, actually. I do real reviews. How exciting is that? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get the comparison video finalized. I might even bring in a Tranx 300 to compare it to this one, since this is the 364. Where? Any numbers? He's got his initials on it. I honestly, dude, I don't know what initials are going to do if somebody's already got your reel, bro. But yeah, this is going to be pretty cool. I wish I had my screwdriver handy. I just had it a second ago. I'll take off the side plate real quick. So this is, again, this is like an in-between reel. It has a clicker, which the other guys don't. It doesn't have the external adjustability for the brake that puts it in the same realm as the Tranx. And I'll be honest, I've never opened up one of these, so I don't know. Oh, it's okay. There we go. Did I get it out of the way? Okay. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Just a basic centrifugal brake. I guess they lock out. Yeah. Just like how the Shimano's configured, only it looks a little different. Unless there's some lubrication on the inside of the ring. Is it gonna show up? Whatever. I'll clean it up. What is this? 80 pound braid? Maybe Cortland? Alright, what kind of line is this? Use it as a shoelace. Alright. I wonder if there is indeed any separate support for the pinion. Nope. You can see how the pinion kind of weeble wobbles around. And again, doing no harm. It's no different than putting the spool shaft in there. Alright, now that we see that there is a idler for the level wind, you can see I turn that with my finger, it moves the level wind. Now that we see that's on the non-handle side plate, what we know now is why Ryan had this loop underneath the reel foot. For those of you not familiar with non-disengaging level winds, if you back out that line, you know, by backing out I mean bring it in past the level wind, it's near impossible to get it realigned. So what I'm going to have to do is, before I put this to any real use or abuse, and I'm not going to beat it up, but you want to make sure that you get this line back into sync, which usually means unspooling the reel. If you want to have it fully synchronized, you really do have to pull all the line off and put it all back on. I have Abu Garcias, whether they're mag elites or sports mags, with non-disengaging level winds, and once you get it, in past that level wind, it's near impossible to get it perfect again without respooling. So yeah, some people are fans of that, some people aren't, but it has a clicker, and that's, I don't want to say it's almost a rule, but most reels that have clickers do have the non-disengaging level wind. I don't mind, because if I were to be using this reel, for me personally, it would be a chunking reel. Because I have the Tranx and the Lexas, I have all the other low-profile reels, I wouldn't necessarily treat this specifically for muskie. I would use one of the other ones. But if I were to be chunking, or dead sticking, or live lining, having that clicker is really nice. Now the Tranx with its new, not really, I don't want to call it new, but it is kind of new, how quickly the drag ramps up since they left the Bellevilles out, that almost acts like a clicker. So, now it's more or less a notification to let you know that you got a line running out. Or if you open up if you're working on your rig or doing some rigging, you can put the clicker on. But hey, I like seeing it here. I like having clickers on bigger bait casting reels specifically because it adds functionality to them. But yeah, nice reel. And I'm looking forward to seeing how the centrifugal brakes work on this. They seem like they're very light as far as how the size of the brakes and how much interaction they're going to have. But who knows? I mean, you look at the bigger cylindrical brakes on the Shimano Tranx, whether it's the 500 or the 400 or 300, they're a little bit larger. So they're going to have more of an impact when they hit that ring. But cool. Very cool. And again, this is a reel that has different variants of it out there. One being the Tailwalk Elan. Not saying anything bad against Okuma for that, or not saying anything bad against Tailwalk, but this is not a reel that was designed in-house by Okuma. And a lot of companies do that. Abu Garcia does it too. And if you see my Attack of the Clones, it's all over the place now. It's been that way for a little while now. But hey, as long as it works, as long as you're paying the proper amount for the product and it performs to what that price point deserves, I guess is the best way to put it. But yeah, Ryan, I thank you very much. This is going to, again, be a huge help in getting me finished and getting the Tranx versus the Worlds comparison put to bed. This should be a fun reel to fish, and I get to learn how to fish a lefty. hopefully I'm actually a natural lefty. I use my left hand to wind spinning reels. I use my right for bait casters. I'm kind of backwards. I hope it doesn't break me, because once you set that muscle memory into and get it ingrained, you don't want to disrupt it. So we'll see. All right, guys. I want to say thank you yet again to Ryan and everybody who's contributed. I mean, you guys have been great. I can't do this without you. It is one of those things where the amount of product out there and how involved doing each one of these reviews are, combined with the fact that I'm new at this. I'm not making much money. I think since I've started a little over a month ago, I think I've generated $40, which I haven't seen yet, through advertising revenue. I'm not expecting to make $1 million at this channel. It is what it is. But I'm a new guy. I'm new in town on YouTube. I'm growing quickly. I'm picking up now about 15 to 20 subscribers a day, which is, in my opinion, some good growth from what I saw 30 days ago. My Patreon back channel, the guys who've contributed, directly financially to me, I think I'm up over $30 for my Patreon contributions. I really appreciate that. I think I have 8 guys that are, kind enough to send me their hard-earned cash, and I'm going to be putting it to good use. So between the guys that are, and the guys in the comments that have offered reels that I've declined, it's nothing. It's not that I don't appreciate what you have. I mean, everything that's been offered has been great. It's just going back in time and covering reels is going to be near impossible. I got to kind of try to focus on what's current if I'm going to make any headway or accomplish what I'm trying to do here, which is really to cover pretty much everything out there. And I didn't expect to spend that much time on these OEM, cloner reels, but it's one of those things where I'm seeing that some of these people it's almost misleading what they're doing. So I got to spend a little more time on that, and I apologize. You guys came here, you saw the Tranx video, you're like, oh, this is cool, and they're going to be working on some cool stuff, and now I'm focusing on the low-end crap. It's not my intention, but I kind of see a way I can almost make a difference, or at least educate. And I know everything I do here isn't going to be for every single guy. I mean, the tuna guy trolling or jigging isn't going to be looking at a Shimano other than for a laugh. But the guys that are looking for reels on a budget, absolutely they're going to be beneficial from this. And who knows? I started out with the cheap stuff, with the lower cost goods, and I'm a tuna nut now. So it all starts somewhere. So I thank you guys. If you haven't already, subscribe. If you liked this and you want to see more of pretty much everything now, I'm not just going to focus on just reels. There's going to be a lot of that, but I've put some rigging videos up now. I got more to go on some other kind of spin-offs on different types of rigs that I've never seen before. There's going to be a lot coming out. I'm investing heavily in this channel, so I do greatly appreciate everything you guys are doing. All right, with that being said, time to get the show on the road. Thank you guys. See you soon.